Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to manifest your dream life. When it comes to people and relationship, I've definitely noticed that whenever I'm a little bit too excited, whether it's like a relationship or a friendship, if I'm like too excited and I'm pushing too hard or I'm too forward, or if I feel some kind of like weird pressure, like if there's like a time constraint and I'm trying to like speed up the process or the friendship or the relationship, I'm trying to like fast track the relationship, then it puts this like enormous pressure on the relationship. And ultimately what can happen is you can scare off the person, whether it's a friend or like a romantic interest, because they're kind of like freaked out by your like forwardedness. Whereas on the other hand, if you're a lot more relaxed or if you just don't really care that much if this friendship works out or if this relationship works out or not, and with your actions you've kind of made that known to the other person because you're like just really nonchalant and you just are chill and you don't really care and you're not putting like weird pressures on the relationship to work or anything like that, then what happens is it's way more likely that something will develop and form in that state versus when you're like really wanting it to work out. And a recent example of this is that one of my coworkers is actually moving away really soon, and I feel like we were always just like very casual and very chill because I did want to be friends with her, but I didn't want to like be weird and super forward. But because she's moving away soon, I felt this like pressure to almost like speed up our relationship, fast track our friendship, because I like want to make sure we establish that friendship before she leaves. But recently I was like, okay, I don't want to be too forward, so I don't want to like scare her off. So recently I've like pulled back more, and I feel like our friendship has just developed in a more natural way, and I think in a better way, because whenever you push or whenever you try to force something to happen, you're just putting a lot of pressure on it, and it makes people uncomfortable and it makes them more likely to run away. So what does that have to do with manifestation? It's kind of the same thing when you're trying to manifest anything else in your life. You can apply this very simple logic, you can apply this very simple concept to everything that you are trying to manifest. Whether it's your dream career, your dream life, maybe you want to manifest something big, maybe you want to manifest financial freedom, maybe a life partner, a soulmate. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you have to realize that the more you push and the harder you try to control things, the more pressure you're putting on it, and that is resistance. And in doing that, you're actually pushing it away and you're blocking it from coming into your life. So to turn that around, what you have to do is basically do the opposite of what you've been doing and chill out and relax and take the pressure off. And it can be so difficult for people to let go of their attachment to certain things because a lot of the times we want to manifest something in order to do something else. We want to manifest a great career because we need to feel validated. We want to manifest maybe like a soulmate or a partner because maybe we think that our life is incomplete and we need someone to kind of help fulfill us, something like that. Or maybe you want to manifest like an experience because you feel like you're lacking in your life some kind of excitement or some kind of like adventure that you're looking for. And that's why it's so hard for people to detach. It's why you're so attached to whatever it is you're trying to manifest, because you really think that like in getting that thing or that experience, you're gonna fill some kind of void within you. And that's where most people go wrong, because you don't actually get the experience first and then feel a certain way. You don't like manifest a partner and then feel love and fulfilled. You actually have to feel that way first. You have to feel love first for yourself. You have to feel whole and complete within yourself without anyone else, all by yourself first, and then you will attract your soulmate or your partner. You don't like get your dream career and then feel successful, feel accomplish, feel proud of yourself. You feel those things first and then you attract your dream career. And it's so counterintuitive, but essentially what you have to do if you're feeling obsessive or if you're feeling like you can't detach from the outcome, and what you're going to do is you're going to shift your focus on something that's gonna create the outcome as a byproduct. So for example, if you've ever tried to like fall asleep but you just can't, like no matter what you do, you're just like, your mind is just racing, you're not falling asleep. So if you keep chasing sleep, if you keep saying go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, then you're not going to be able to fall asleep. It's going to be extremely hard for you. What you have to do is pursue something else instead, something else that has sleep as a byproduct. So for example, you put on like a really boring video about history or something that you find extremely like repulsive and boring. Maybe it's like science for you or math. You put on something like that, and while you're listening to this like history lesson or this math lesson, whatever it is, you're so bored and repulsed by that you will just pass out and fall asleep. Falling asleep is a byproduct of refocusing your energy on this really boring video. And that is basically what you have to do. You have to apply that concept to everything you're trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest your dream career, but it's just not happening. Focus on your work ethic instead. Focus on just getting all of the things that you have to get done in a day. Focus on finding joy and happiness and fulfillment in accomplishing things, in doing your daily tasks rather than your end goal. And your end goal will come as a byproduct of you focusing on all the tasks that you have to do, on you focusing on self-improvement. You're trying to manifest a soulmate. Don't focus on the soulmate. Focus on maybe doing things that are outside of your comfort zone, maybe taking classes or going on like adventures that you normally wouldn't do. And then because you're out and doing all of these things, you're gonna be able to meet someone as a byproduct of you refocusing your energy. So that's one thing that I have learned, and I feel like it works way better than trying to force the end result when you feel like it's just not happening. Because just like everything in life, once you take your focus off of it, once you forget about it, then suddenly it'll appear and come into your life. And that's why it's so easy for us to manifest the little things. Like I always say, it's so easy for me to manifest like a free drink. I literally do this all the time. And the reason being, I'm just not attached to it. I really don't care if I get a free drink or not. If it happens, great. If not, whatever. And that is the best words that you can say when it comes to manifesting. Whatever. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, whatever. Once you are in that state, once you can channel that state and that energy and that vibration about everything that you're trying to manifest, then you will get it. Because as soon as it's no longer super important to you, as soon as you take it off the pedestal, you're taking all that pressure off and you're removing all of the resistance that's blocking it from coming into your life, then you're gonna get it super quickly. So back to the time restraint thing that I was talking about. Sometimes when people are trying to manifest things like really quickly, like, and they're like, why isn't it happening? Why is it not happening? It's because what you're doing is you're watching water boil basically. And if you've ever done this, and I always do this, I'm always just like standing there staring at the water, waiting for it to boil and wondering why it's not happening quickly enough. But as soon as I do something else, as soon as I go wash like 2 dishes, the water is literally boiling over, and like it feels like I just walked away 1 second ago. Because as soon as you take your mind off of something, you shift your focus onto something else, then you're removing all of that resistance and you're making the process a lot more fun, and it makes it happen so much more quickly. So whenever you feel like there's a lot of resistance, whenever you feel like something just isn't happening for you, just go back to the basics. Have fun. Channel your like inner child, your childlike wonder. Channel that energy, because whenever that playful energy is involved, that's when things will happen so much faster for you. Okay, that's it for today's little video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!